Hello, collective. Welcome to the Power of Three and me. My name's Amber. So, if you're new here, welcome. And if you're not, welcome back. Doesn't matter what sign you are for this one. This is a biblical reading. We use the biblical tarot. So, this is going to be a longer reading because got a new deck. And this deck, I'm going to show you what it is right now. It's going to be pretty much probably integrated into just about almost everything, but not everything, but a lot. And it's also going to have its own um, energy reading. So I lost my train of thought. Oh, so we're using that for the where we would do your advice or your extra clarifier, um, and then we are going to use the power of three to actually get you some advice. So this is going to be it's just going to be extra, but I think you're going to love it. Um, oh, just I'm gonna start just giving everybody stuff. Here's the deck. I'm gonna show it to you too because I always butcher these words when so I at a glance thought this said oracle. It doesn't. It's the place oral fee. So I'll just show you it and then you can pronounce. Okay. All right. I'm gonna be telling everybody starting right now and for the generals for July, which the tapestry is arrives today. It's going to be amazing. But the word, if you enjoyed the word from the Holy Spirit in the generals, and as I said, it's been it hasn't been there for a couple months, so um, one or two. I was informed by the Holy Spirit that His word will be returning. There will be a word from Him. I'm not saying it's returning steadily. I don't know. But there will be a word from him in December. And in the meantime, so if you're a regular here and you're used to that, and there's going to be a word, but there's a reason. There's a reason why he's putting it in hiatus for now, because even though you get like a word here, like a story, like an actual, you know, telling you a bunch of stuff, you can do that yourself, right? And that's what he wants. It's just for you to open yourself up to receive a little bit of what you would hear in your general reading. But if it's just a couple of words, like "don't let go of my hand," or um, you follow me here, like try to let that word that comes through here to you in the generals. Just work on it in this little hiatus between now and December, and then we'll see what comes out in December. So, without further ado, let's get started with our biblical reading for June 2025 from the Holy Spirit. Judge not, that you be not judged. So, for the overall energy, we are using believe in your own magic. So, remember, it doesn't matter what sign you are, this is a collective reading. It's for everybody. It's not going to resonate with everybody, it just won't. Like, I mean, everybody's looking for different things, but there will be always good advice, but it's up to you whether you want to take it or not. So here we go for all signs. What does the collective need to know out of their overall energy for the typical reading? Lavender, surround yourself with love. Now, automatically, so we got three type people here, females. Surround yourself with love. Friends comes to mind automatically. Judge not that you be not judged. You might be being judged or feeling judgmental about maybe somebody in your life that hangs out with somebody that is questionable to you for whatever reason, or dating whatever. But what I'm picking up on this is that we got a girl on the floor. She's got like a beautiful like auburn brown hair, or whatever, and she looks like I wouldn't even want to say either she's a white Caucasian that's just extremely tanned, or she's whatever. She's just not white, but she's not black either. So, and then we have a beautiful black lady that's wearing like a Bowie bandana, and then we have like a really white chick that needs to get out in the sun here with kind of like a witch hat. So like three, it's like here, what I'm getting. Judge not that you be not judged. Of the differences, certainly makes sense in this day and age. Tell you, supporting energy to this biblical reading is coming from the Soul Helpers Oracle for the collective. Really, supporting energy to you. Lavender's nice. I recommend it, for your bath or whatever. It's very nice, calm. You're down, calming, lovely smell. Let me see. Let me see. Let me see. Oh, this is the color of lavender too. A difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. See? So something like again, it's going to be different for all of you. It could be maybe for some of you, I'm hearing that it's already a group of friends, or maybe it's just two and there's a third entering that's again different. Take it how it applies for you, but that's what it is. Both judging, surrounding yourself with love, and then it's either you that's doing it, or um it's either you that's surrounding yourself with love, being judged by the people around you that you like to spend your time with. You like these people, but maybe somebody else in your life doesn't like it. Or it's feelings that you're fighting about somebody in your life that's spending time. Could be your child, it could be your brother or sister, it could be anybody. Okay. A difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. Judge not, that you be not judged. I hear you, love. I hear you. Shh. I hear you. I hear you. Okay. All right. Now let's see what comes out of the biblical tarot for the collective. Yes. Is that you, sugar? Dad? I hear you. Sorry, guys. If you can hear them or not. For the collective. For the highest good. Ace of Candles. Thank you, Holy Spirit, my guides and peeps, for this biblical message for the collective. When the Lord saw that he had gone over to look, God called to him from within the bush, Moses, Moses. And Moses said, Here I am. These wants. It's an action. It's something out of the ordinary that other people don't understand. You're drawn to, a certain crowd of people, or somebody else. Again, take it how it applies. Maybe it's just your surroundings and everybody's so different and it's overwhelming for you. I know my job was like that when I first started, and it really threw me off. Um, anyway, but as overwhelming as that was in my job, it's becoming that way everywhere you go. So that again might be a struggle for some of you, and some of you it's a little more personable. Personal, yeah. Moses in the burning bush. Surround yourself with love. Judge not, and you be not judged. Let's keep going. Um, this is the Knight of Swords, the Knight of Feather, Paul the Apostle. At once he began to preach in the synagogues that Jesus is the Son of God. At once he began to preach in the synagogues that Jesus is the Son of God. Picking up on the part of the problem is the cultural differences and the beliefs and practices and that kind of thing might be uh, a big factor here. Card number 9. So we've got card 1, card 12, card 9. The 9 of Pentacles is what it is. 9 of Grains. Queen of Sheba visits Solomon. And she gave the king 120 talents of gold, large quantities of spices, and precious stones. So for some cultures, like say for Christianity or whatever, they tithe, and then maybe for others they gift other more earthly valuables. Um, and with some, which makes them stand out, is it's right down to how they dress. They might wear certain items on to indicate their beliefs, that kind of thing. All right, the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Swords, which is 9 of feathers in this deck. We have 2 card 9s here. Peter denies Jesus. Then Peter remembered the word Jesus had spoken before the rooster crows. You will disown me 3 times. And he went outside and wept bitterly. I just feel like it's for most of you, I don't know what that is, but now I got to take it. So we've got an extra one here. But I feel like for most of you, it's just what's going on and what's been allowed to happen, which is intended to cause a divide, intended to push those buttons to the point where you feel differently, and it's becoming a force, becoming something that you need to deal with. Difficult path. It's becoming difficult. It's becoming a strain. Let's see what this mystery card is that's attached itself to the action and the Knight of Swords. And it is the Knight of Wands. Card 12. Oh my, wow. So we have 2 card 12s. This one showed up on its own, and 2 card 9. Okay, this is Joshua, leader of faith. Have I not commanded you? Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged, for the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Put that up there beside the difficult path. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. So again, take this how it applies. I can feel it already. I go through it myself. understanding, having a little bit of lenience with yourself because you're being messed with, it's being done on purpose, and so on and so forth. So kind of try to take a step back and look at the big picture, okay? Um, and don't try not to. Try your best. Ask for help, judge not that you be not judged. Just have faith that it's all gonna get better. It is. I know people are always beaking off about the end of the world, the end of the world, the end of the world. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think that this is something that we all have to conquer within because why? We are the Holy Spirit, and the Holy Spirit is us. There's so much matrix that people need to break out of truth. It needs to be seeked out, as Jesus did say. Like there's a truth that does still trickle through. But you gotta dig deep and you gotta look. You gotta have faith in what you don't see and what you don't hear. So you see and hear the things coming out of the Bible, coming out of ministers, coming out of churches, coming out of religions. And those are the things that people have faith in. What is having faith of finding that unseen thing that you know is pulling at you? You know it's right, you know it's there, but you gotta find it. That's what you gotta have faith in. Okay, we're gonna clarify with the Heaven and Earth Tarot for all signs. Here again to my guides and peeps, the Holy Spirit himself. Thank you for being here and guiding us through this biblical reading. Clarify why the Ace of Wands is here for the collective. The Emperor. Taking action. That's what we're clarifying. The Ace of Candles. The Empress. Nurturing. Why am I getting the feeling of it leaving that little light on in the window, leaving that porch light on because you care so much about somebody that you can't see, somebody that you care for that's maybe again taking action. Maybe it's your child that's grown up, but they're not making very grown up decisions. So you leave that light on. You leave that burning eternal flame just where they can see it if they need it. Surround yourself with love. A mother's love is a different type of what is out there, the experience. Then, like say, it could be anybody, it could be you, right? Take it how it applies, if at all. Knight of Feathers or the Knight of Swords, and we know it. Four of Swords. Rest from strife. At once he began to preach in the synagogues that Jesus is the Son of God. That's what he was led to do. That's why this guy came out. This is what he's crossing, the action and the Knight of Swords. It's like the swords is what's in here needs to come out of your mouth. It needs to be spoken. It's also an action, right? You got to be motivated. All right, I'm going to say this. I'm going to do this. I'm going to go. I'm going to do whatever I have to do. That's why he's here. Difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. Surround yourself with love. I'm probably just going to keep making me go over this overall energy. This is prayer. This is meditation. This is standing up for what's right and taking the action that you're being called to take. So whether that's I gotta take it how it applies. Nine of Pentacles. There we go. Dominion, Two of Wands. And she gave the king 120 talents of gold, large quantities of spices. See, what I'm picking up on here is dominion. See, people, the reason that people are getting upset is because the authorities that be are spending money that doesn't belong to them. You're giving it away to people that don't deserve it, even though it's not that they're bad people, but it's being done it's being done on purpose. Okay, all this stuff that's upsetting you, and you're struggling so much with your soul, everything about what's being done. And I know you know what I'm telling you about it, but that's where you have to keep standing back and remain perspective on that. Like it's infuriating when you think about it. How dare you give people something that you don't give the people that earn it, and you give it away to others, like that's wonderful to do in but that's up to a individual personal choice to do, not, you know, like seriously. I'm going to try and keep this as low key as possible, not come up with too much, because number one, I know that anybody that's here picks up on the vibration. They understand because you're going through it. So as soon as I speak one little word, one little phrase, it's going to trigger you because you don't need to be told. You go out, you see it, you live it. Maybe you watch podcasts on what is going on in your particular area of this scenario. Trying to surround yourself with love. Some of you might be trying to close yourself into the one tiny little bit left that was as it used to be. And it's shrinking. And it's shrinking. Time to take action here with this Knight of Wands, Knight of Swords. Somebody's going to stand up and do something. Whether it's just you in your own scenario, in your own community, or maybe it's something that I myself might hear or see. I don't know. Whoever you are, you go. You go, girl. You go, boy. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. Work. There's a lot of work that needs to be done. Queen of Wands, find that. All right, so now we are going to use our deck, the plates Oral Sea. Like I said, I thought it was Oracle, but you'll see what it's all about. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm just, just excited about it. Okay, for the collective, let's narrow this down for them a little bit more. This brand new gorgeous deck, because this is important. This is very important. Not that it's a biblical read, it's what it's about. It's what we're all dealing with. Every single one of us, as a collective, is dealing with this shit. All right. Overall, here, lavender, surround yourself with love, and a difficult path is being revealed. Ask for help and learn that we are all connected. It's quick. Wind swept region. Breezy gusts, whirling winds, airy expanse, dancing leaves. A very stormy area, a very stormy energy. Do you notice ever that sometimes when you're outside and you get upset about something, the wind picks up? Have you ever noticed that? I have. Um, that might be something that you're. I feel like this is an outward and an inward energy here for this windswept region. It's windswept region. It's the entire collective. It's not just one area, although maybe you're just focused on one area. But I just feel like this whole windswept region thing is this whole bloody planet, except for maybe, the tribes that haven't had connection with civilization ever. The Empress under the Ace of Wands, we have Heartbreak Place, lost love and grief, memories of heartbreak. So the Empress returning to the scene of the crime, I guess, where her heart was broken. It may have been very, very long ago. But the vibration, some people, vibration might be so low right now that, um, because it's such a worldly energy that's going on right now, where it kind of puts you in that bad burning vibe. And it kind of, you just start getting pulled and sucked back to everything that made you feel like that. Because some people, I feel like they just look into the future like the end of the world. It's the end of the world. It's the end of the world. So, they're going past all these areas in their life where they were completely smashed and broken, and maybe even actually returning to those places. Some for the wrong reasons and some for the right reasons. Like if you are healed enough and powerful and strong enough, you can return to those places and not break down, overcome it. But if you're not ready and you return to that place, you're going to fall apart. It's going to bring it all up again like it was yesterday. Let's just keep going with these and then we will go over it with the Power three. The Four Swords under the Knight of Feathers, which is the Knight of Swords. Fuel station. Look at this. Does that not look like somebody's fueling up spiritually? Fuel station, fueling, stop, convenience store, charging station. So referring to, whether you need to stop to get fuel, whether you drive an electric vehicle and you need to plug in, or you just need to stop at the store because there's like one of those gas stations where they've got everything, including t-shirts, hats, souvenirs, you know what I mean? Like maybe what you've done is maybe you had to return somewhere and you had to make a trip out of it. You had things to say when you got there, or somebody else did. So for some of you, you did genuinely make a deliberate trip. Maybe you had to go back to your hometown, and that's not it. It's just this specific like spot on the beach where you and the love of your life broke up. You know what I mean? You will never forget that specific spot. Clarifying dominion under Nine of Pentacles, we have ocean waves, seaside, the sea. And it's funny because the Two of Wands, he's standing looking at the sea. The decision's been made. Maybe someone wants to cross the sea, or this is what it's about. It's the sea. People coming from across the sea. I know a lot of people actually went from where they were supposed to be to where they were not supposed to be by the sea. So, like, do you know what I mean? Like by boat, they landed on a beach. Um, and they gave the key. See, this is clarifying that Nine of Pentacles. This is clarifying that everything that you as the collective has worked so hard for, paid your taxes, paid your dues, and then they literally hand it to somebody who jumped off a boat and literally ran up the beach and ran through the bushes and was never found. And then they go and say, "Oh, here you go. You want a couple thousand? Here you go. There's a nice hotel room. There's some clothes. There's some food. We'll keep you going." And squeeze me, you know? So, yeah, that's what this whole thing is about. And it doesn't surprise me. It really doesn't surprise me. Because, like I say, we are all dealing with it. Every single one of us. I don't care where you are. I don't care if I'm in Canada, okay? And specifically Ontario. A lot of the podcasts that I listen to and stuff, I pay attention to what's going on in the States. I pay attention to what's going on out west, down east. And I'm kind of in the middle, stuck in the middle with you. But you know what I mean? But it's going on everywhere. No matter. All the people coming from the other side of the sea. Because you're being put in a position. Judge not that you not be not judged. I'm not talking about the Lord. I'm talking about the powers that we live under on this earthly nightmare. Um, it's like tying a dog up, and you don't get me started on this, or I will really get in a bad mood. But you can't sit and beat something or someone and then sit and judge them when they lash back and go, "Oh, look, see," like or torment somebody. Like seriously, and that's what's being done. Okay, so if you feel that way, if you feel that that's how you're being treated, wherever you are. It's not your imagination. So the bottom of this deck, we have hospital, medical care, treatment center. Exactly. Because why? Because they can. Should they be able to? No, they really should. Is it breaking the law? Is it absolutely on the absolutely taking the scale and flipping it on its ass and then yeah, it is. So that's why it feels like that way because it is that way. All right. So now let's do our um your advice. I couldn't think of that word. The word advice just right out of my head. Alrighty. Okay. You're clarifying. The lavender surround yourself with love with a difficult path and windswept region. Gosh, if you want me. And when I say thoughts of you haunt me, it's probably for some of you it's something a specific situation that was you heard about and was brought all this uh, Nine of Pentacles, uh, all this stuff that people they're getting that we don't that we have to pay for, pay taxes, work hard, and then our government turns around and hands it to somebody that shouldn't even be here. Why? Because I'm sure you're all looking into why, praying into why. But at the end of the day, when you gotta just keep your cool, and go on with your life and try and keep things as high vibrational as possible. For some people, on certain days, that can be damn near impossible. But just so you know, they don't care. They have a solution for that too. The Empress under the Ace of Wands with the Heartbreak place. Lost love, grief, memories, and heartbreak. Take a chance. What this is I can just hear you now. You had to go to your hometown. You had to go back to the area in question for whatever reason. Visit family, maybe at a funeral, maybe at a high school reunion. I don't know. I really don't know. Maybe you had to go back there and close up loose ends. But while you were on your way, you were deciding whether you should go back to this place. This place, this heartbreak place, is calling to you. But the reason it's calling to you is because seriously, your higher self wants to know, wants you to figure out whether you've healed from this or not, whether you've left it behind in the past, or maybe if you go there, you're wondering if you can leave it in the past, if you can finally let it go, if you can return to that place, that moment, that spot, and go through that feeling again. So for some of you, that's what you're struggling with. Knight of Swords with the Four Swords under the Knight of Swords with the fuel station. Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine. So, if something profound is going to be said, if it's going to be something that's a Divine Masculine, and if you're a feminine, you might have to get in your Divine Masculine energy in order to get up the cojones that you don't have, but you're going to have to find them. So again, take it how it applies, male or female, doesn't matter. It's a masculine energy that needs to stand up and say this. Maybe they wouldn't take it seriously as a feminine energy. So if you're a feminine, you better get in your masculine energy. Or if you're a feminine and it's a masculine talking, maybe you better stop and listen to him. Maybe you better listen to what he's got to say. Dominion under the Nine of Pentacles and the ocean waves, the sea. No ordinary love. Surround yourself with love, but no ordinary love. The love that's actually within you. Stop praying to the God of this world, seriously. The love and the light is within you. That's what Jesus come to tell you. You are Him and He is you. Your soul. Your soul is more powerful than the God of this world. Okay? That's what Jesus come to tell you. Your soul is trapped. It's imperfect, sick, egotistical, self-serving body trapped in it. And then that body is trapped in a matrix lie. Surround yourself with no ordinary love. Because if you've got to find love for people that are right under your nose, that shouldn't be here, it's taking all your hard earned tax money so that they can live high on the hog and easy peasy while you sit and sweat your guts out in a sweat factory. Well, my friends, yeah, doesn't you can't conquer that with just your basic average shit world love. This is going to require you connecting to, okay, the Holy Spirit. Take that big, my friend, steps back and look at the whole picture before you focus on one area, one individual, one scenario. It's going on everywhere. It's being done on purpose. And the more people that wake up to it and stand together as a collective, well, the better off we'll all be. We were never meant to be. We were never meant to be. We were never meant to be the way it's always been. It's only been jokes and shits and giggles for the powers that be that started all this shit down here. However, all the power that you will ever need, and that no ordinary love is within you, my friends. We will conquer this together with love, surrounding ourselves with love, because we are love. We're just told we're shit. We're told we're crap. We're told we're sinners. We're told we're no good. Really? Well, I'll leave this with you. Because I know you guys all got your own opinions about it. And I'm not telling you what to think. I'm just telling you what's coming through this energy. Because some of you, like myself included, need help with this. We need help to deal, to cope every day when you wake up. Some days it feels like it's going to get better, and other days you feel like you're going to push back on your ass 3 steps down. So, right. Okay. The green chicken, Jack Elliott, is starting to talk, so we're gonna close out now with the Flood of Light. For the collective, I love you too, Jackie. I love you too. But you gotta go. The birds are starting to flip over. It's getting hot here, and the temperature had gone down 1 degree finally. Now it's going up. It was like 40 degrees. It's like a semicircle of hell outside, and my air conditioners. I mean, it's coming out, but it's not coming out. The fan says it's on, but it's not like pushing it out really hard. And I kept putting the thermostat down, and cold air's coming out of there. Anyway, yeah, so that's it. This morning, I wanted to get this early, so I saw it helps, I guess. So for the collective, please give them the message they need to pray biblical. Shh. Close this energy out safely. Thank you so much. Release your cares to God. Oh, that I had wings like a dove, then I would fly away and rest. Psalm 55, verse 6. Exactly how we all feel. It's a freaking perfect analogy. Oh, that I had wings like a dove, that I would fly away and rest. Like just to get away from feeling being judged, right? Because that's how they make us feel. Oh, you're judgmental. You're this, you're that. We just want to get, we always sick of it. We just want to get away from it. So, guys, I seriously hope that this has helped you in some small way. And all I ever ask in return to help this channel to keep going and survive is to hit the like button and subscribe. That's it. It's free. Everything I do here for you, I buy all this shit myself so that I can sit and do this and give this freely out of love. That's all I ask in return. So thank you so much for spending your time here because that is not free. And I appreciate it so much. So until I see you again, take care of yourself. Stay positive. Bye for now.